So today I am going to be answering questions that were asked on over Instagram. So I have my phone here with a bunch of questions that I'm going to go through. Can't go through everyone because there's like over 500 questions here. So I'm just going to pick a handful and then go from there. So my first one is, does tattoo removal hurt more than getting a tattoo? It does. When I was 16, I got a tattoo because my mum allowed me to, instead of getting my belly pierced. I was like, Mum, can I get my belly pierced? And she was like, absolutely not. And I was like, okay, well, can I get a tattoo then? She's like, yeah, you can. And I'm like, she must have done, I don't know whether she did it just because she's like, haha, she's gonna regret that when she's older or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't, let's say, regret it. It was just, I drew the drawing and I took it to the guy and I said, I would like this on my hip, but drawn better. And he literally drew my drawing. He literally put my drawing on my hip. I don't know. Anyway, so I then went to get it removed and it wasn't as painful as I thought, but then I went back a few days ago to a place here and the machines just must be 10 times more strong because it was so painful. Like, I cried. I was crying because it was that painful. Not because I'm upset, but because it was just so painful. Okay, question number 2, what's the weirdest noise you can make? My cleaners have just turned up. They're probably going to be wondering what's going on. Anyway, I don't know if that's the weirdest noise I can make. What about, I don't even know. I think that I'm just going to go with that one. Would you rather smell like shit? This is the type of questions that I get, by the way. Would you rather smell like shit for the rest of your life or eat shit once? I would like everyone to comment below and tell me what they would prefer. I don't know. I guess eat shit once and then it's done and then you never have to do it again. But if you smell of shit, you're not gonna like your own smell and then you're not gonna attract people. So probably eat shit once. Oh, how long have you been working out? Are you doing any cheat meals nowadays? Well, let me tell you. I don't stick to any, because of the lockdown, I haven't stuck to any kind of diet. I mean, I basically want to gain weight. So I'm 66 kilos. I've been 66 kilos, hovering around 66 to 67 for the past few months now since the start of the year. And my mission is to get to about 70. Preferably on my lower half of my body. I think that my upper body is like fine. It's fine, right? So yeah, I do have cheat meals. I probably have a cheat meal every single day at the moment, but I have extremely good genetics and I'm not telling people that they should go and eat burgers and they should go and have cheat meals every day, because it's just me and you know, I can take it, my body can take it. Plus before the lockdown, I was on about 3,000 calories. So, you know, I can still eat around that much. But right now I'm probably at about 2,000 to 2,500 because I'm not training. So I'm having no energy expenditure. Yeah, that's basically it. But I've been working out. Oh yeah, I've been working out since I was 19. Had a personal trainer in the UK. And then I became a personal trainer myself, and then so about since I was 19 and I'm 27 now, so that's 8 years. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I was right! I failed maths GCSE, so I'm so bad at math, and I never retook my test. I think I did once, and then I failed it again, so just to let you all know. Is Larry your husband or your boyfriend? He is my boyfriend. Hopefully one day he will be my husband though, because we is so good. We are so good. Let me have a look. What is your favorite outfit? Ooh, that's a different one. Depends what it is. I mean, if it's a gym outfit, I have this new, if you guys saw, I did a Bombshell try on haul, and I have like this orange shorts with crop top, and it's like an orangey color. Actually at the moment that's probably like my favorite gym clothes because I love the shorts. The shorts were actually really, really nice, the way that they fit. My favorite outfit itself, well, you know, this is my wardrobe behind. Depends what occasion. I don't know. Okay, so I'm probably gonna say, like, if I was going out, I'd be wearing, I have like this all-in-one black jumpsuit. It's like tight, it's like a cat suit. That would probably be my favorite going out outfit. And then my favorite normal everyday would probably just be like ripped jeans, and depending on how I feel, it either be like a baggy t-shirt that's like tucked in a little bit, or it'll be like a tight little top. I'm really not into fashion. Like, I'm not into all these designers and funky clothing. I'm very, very plain Jane when it comes to that. What else? Sorry, there's just some very, 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 very explicit questions. Even things say, someone said, "You're defo a squirter, XOXO." So this is the kind of stuff. So I have to actually, you know, how many times a week you and Larry have sex? Like, this is the kind of stuff that I get asked, but I put it out there myself, right? Like, I'm very, very open, so I think people feel comfortable, right? What does your queef smell like? Honestly, this is literally what I'm getting right now. Okay. What else is there? Let me have a look. Wow, just everything is like, everything. Oh, what was it like to drive the Lambo? A normal question. It was fun, actually. It was, I've never driven a Lamborghini before. I've driven a Ferrari. I have absolutely no preference in the two, because I don't, if I'm gonna be honest, I probably prefer muscle cars over like luxury sport cars. I prefer muscle cars. And what else? And I also really am a big fan of trucks, but the Lambo was good. You know, it was different. It is like a go-kart, and I mean, like, it's tiny inside. It's like a little go-kart. The one thing I really like about Ferraris and Lamborghinis and is the fact that you have I feel like you got complete control over the car, because it's so small. So it's only just you, and it's just the car. Like, it's just, you know, it just feels it actually feels, funny enough, safe on the roads, because it's so small and you have control over it. Whereas some muscle cars, it like kind of like goes out a bit of control, and that kind of gives me pussy attacks. What made you leave sunny England? So, a good question. I was 21 and I was in real estate, and I had no direction in life. And my good friend called Adam, he went to Dubai to do a placement for university. So when he came back, we had a cheeky Nando's together, and he was like, "You need to go to Dubai, it's amazing." He told me all about it, how great it is. And then I was like, okay, cool. So that night I went home and I said to my mum, "I think I'm gonna move to Dubai." And she was like, "You're gonna do fucking what?" And then I then got linked up in LinkedIn with different real estate agents here, and I kid you not, within 6 to 8 weeks, I actually moved out, because I managed to get a job here via real estate. So that's what made me leave. Like, it was just, you know what? It's a case of, I didn't want to think, what if? I just thought I may as well do it, and if I fail, I can just come back to my mum's house. Like, I've got nothing to lose at this point. The only thing I was leaving behind was my family and my friends, which was extremely painful, you know, because I had a lot of close friends. And one in particular, Katie, I remember we were sitting at a restaurant the day before I was about to leave, and we were crying our eyes out, and the waiter came up to us and was like, "Are you guys having boyfriend problems?" We were like, "No, we're just separating." So yeah, that was that. How many tattoos have you got, and which is your favorite? I've got so many. Like, my whole arm is done, my leg, I've got my ankle, one in my ear here, one underneath my arm. My favorite one is actually going to be my leg. I just love the way that it's done. I was getting tattooed here by some people in Dubai, but they moved country, so I haven't had any done since, because I haven't found anyone good over here. So that would probably be my favorite one, actually. What else is there? I accidentally clicked out of it. If your car broke down and you didn't have a jack, could Larry do it? Hell yeah, he could. Hell yeah. When did I meet Larry? Okay, so we met last like April. Well, like very, very, very end of March, early April in 2019. I was just passing in the gym and he was training with the guys I was also training with. So we just kind of met in passing and I shook his hand and said, hello, literally like that. And then I'd see him across the gym and do a little hello, because that's what I do. And obviously he was like, I need to clap those cheeks immediately. And then the rest is history. And then we are here today, you know. Were you already rich or you became on your own? Okay, one thing, I am no way near rich, right? I'm not rich. I'd say I'm comfortable right now. No, I would grow up very broke. My mum was on benefits. My dad worked, but my mum and dad were split. So my mum's on benefits. She sometimes couldn't even afford to feed herself, so she would like starve herself so she can feed me and my brothers. I have 4 older brothers. So no, I'm definitely, let's say, a self-made person. It's very difficult because, you know, you don't have that, you don't have that safe net. You know, everything is mine. Like if I go broke, that's it. Can't run to mummy, can't run to daddy. He's not even alive anymore. So it's very difficult to come from a broke family, because it's a good thing and a bad thing, right? Because it's bad in some ways because you don't have any money and it's very difficult to get set off, you're on your own feet. But then at the same time, it makes me not want to ever be broke. I do not, no offense to my mother, I don't want the lifestyle that I had as a child for my kids. Like I don't want them to have that, because I went through it and I know how painful it is watching my own mother struggle, and I don't want my kids to watch me struggle, you know. But my mum is such an inspiring person because she came out of it. She's no longer on benefits. She got her own business, so she's very inspiring, and she went from nothing to something, and she's a very inspiring person. So I love you, mummy. What else is here? Let's scroll down more. Oh shit. I swear, some of these things, some of these questions. Craziest thing that's happened to you? Oh, the craziest thing that's happened to me. I mean, obviously moving was very, very crazy. I'll go through a few. Crazy, I mean, if you mean like life-changing, crazy, I'd say, yeah, like moving to Dubai was crazy. Also last year I held a tarantula, which may not actually be much for most people, but I have a massive phobia of spiders, and I just literally saw a spider earlier on this morning in the sink, and I'm like, and I even was tempted to pick it up and put it outside, because I honestly could not even look at a photo, and I held a tarantula in my hand, and that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever done, because I never thought I was gonna do it. It was fucking crazy, mate. Do you fart in front of Larry? No, but he farts in front of me happily. No, I don't. You know, there's some things that you just don't do in any case, you know, in a relationship. So, just definitely not. Have you ever punched a kangaroo? I can't say I have. I really can't say I have. Why do you make this face? Are you feeling squirrely? This one. Yeah, I am. Routine for lip fillers. Last times I've gone, I swear I've been scammed, dissolved in 2 weeks. I just go to a good person. I've trusted him for many years, and I've been seeing him for like 4 years now. So I have a lot of trust, and drinking lots of water helps, because it's hydrochloric acid. Your body actually produces it, and it will remove it from your body as well. That's why it dissolves. So actually drinking a lot of fluids, water, will help your lips stay plump. If you notice that when you're dehydrated, your lips go dry, they become smaller. So actually drinking water helps. Drink water, you know what I'm saying? What's the weirdest thing you've ever been asked? I should have gone through my DMs. What's the weirdest thing I've ever been asked? Probably things like if I can send photos of my armpits. Like, that's quite weird. Like, ever since I've been getting this electrolysis done, I mean, it's only been a few days, and I've been posting photos of my armpits. Everyone's like, oh, I love your armpits. What would you do when you date a guy of 5'3". Well, I'm sorry, but I probably won't ever date a guy that's 5'3" because I'm 5'10". And no, and that sounds shallow, but every single girl I know has the same unless you have a fetish. Whom you love the most? My mother being number one. My mother, family, my entire family. Larry, my dogs, my friends. They're the people that I love the most. Do you keep ketchup in the fridge or the cupboard? In the cupboard, right? Is that normal? Why are you and Larry not planning for kids? Because we are extremely young. Like, he's 25. He's 25 and I'm 27. We're actually a year and a half apart. So, you know, we both have so much ahead of us before we even want to start thinking about having kids, you know. But we speak about it, you know, we speak about how our kids are going to be like, and just like, you know, I think we obviously can wait, but we both look forward to that time in our life. So it's going to be fun, but just not ready just yet. Hell no. Hell no. What's your favorite colored number of the alphabet? I can't answer something like that. What does Larry think of your OnlyFans? He's actually extremely supportive. Listen, you know, as I've said previously on other posts and other videos, like, I'm not being like a porn star, right? I'm not doing those kind of things. So I think a man, if he is confident and secure with himself, he will let his woman do something like that. I feel that it's only people who have insecurities within themselves that they get uncomfortable with their girlfriend doing that, unless there's obviously religious things involved with it and a different cultural aspects, then, you know, that's different. But for the Western, you know, I feel that people should be very comfortable. You know, we have a lot of trust in the relationship. Me flaunting my body that I've worked hard for, you know, he shouldn't really have an issue with that. The only issue that he would have is be scared, oh, is she going to speak to someone else? Is people going to be messaging her? People going to be speaking to her? People do message me. I actually show him all the messages. I'm like, look what I just received. So, you know, I just think that it comes from security and insecurities, and he's a very secure person, which allows us to have such a healthy relationship like this, you know, and we let each other do what we want because we're both secure in the relationship. So it's very, very nice. How tall are you? Hug from Spain. I'm 5'10". I'm tall, huh? I'm tall. Okay, let's choose the last one. Oh, Drinkwater. Is your brother the footballer from Chelsea? No, everyone asks me this all the time. I'm not related to Danny Drinkwater. We just happen to have the same last name. And yeah. Oh, okay. The last one. What's your zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. That's why I have this on my shoulder. Okay, so that's it. That's my questions. I will actually do some more. I'm going to ask some more questions later on this week on Instagram, and I will be posting some more so you can find out some more about me. Because I can obviously do an about me video, which I might do, but at the same time, it's kind of nice when people ask me questions, because obviously when I do an about me, I don't get everything covered. So anywho, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow me on Instagram, Patreon, OnlyFans. You know the drill. And thank you so much for watching.